So I just got interrupted. I hate when I get a phone call or something and it pops up on the screen, because then I don't know whether or not it pops up on your end. Because I know I've seen people in the past where, you'll see their volume and all the different kinds of things happening. So I'm going to try to keep my thoughts together now, because that was a unnecessary phone call. So anyway, the lipedema, it's like the tapioca bubble, blah blah blah. And so this surgery was supposed to be, darn it, because I feel like I already just said this. What should I do? I guess I'll just skip over to, yeah, I had to have said it, right? So all right, so I'm going to just skip over to more of the parts of the surgery. So with the surgery, oh no, I'm not going to do that. So lipedema, basically I have it, it's both, yeah, the lipedema is on both sides. You can feel it in the arms, you can feel it in the legs, the whole bit. Like, if you press down, you'll actually feel like all the little lumps. So if you are home and you want to try, just do the same thing. If you feel it, that's what it is. And so anyway, there's no cure. That's the problem. There's no cure. The only thing they'll tell you with lipedema is to lose weight, because losing weight can help. I'm going to give you my theory on all of that stuff, right? And so lipedema, there's no cure. Lose weight and it'll help. Okay. But with that debulking surgery, it it removes everything that's right there. And so I didn't know that I had, I know I'm fat. My whole life, all I hear is, fat, fat, fat. And so I was never really made aware of the fact that there could be reasons other than, of course, poor eating habits and sedentary lifestyle. Because, I mean, as you can see, well, you can't really see, you see the back of the wall, but I'm at the office now. So I don't know a lot of times from the time I come in the morning until the time I leave. Like, for an example, yesterday, I left and it was pouring outside. When I say pouring, I mean it was pouring. I didn't even know it had started raining, because I'm at the desk, doing work and different things. And by the time I get outside, I'm not going jogging. I'm not gonna, like people say, oh, take a walk on the boardwalk yeah, when I get home, I eat, I plop down with the remote, I figure out what I want to watch, usually YouTube. And, at that point, I'm already tired. I can't be bothered with, any extra. And then in addition to that, with the different health issues, sedentary it is, So anyway, so with the lipedema, because once I was diagnosed with it, I kind of looked into it a little deeper, to find out more about what it's about. And it's just amazing to me, how this is something that could spread the way it does. Like, did it all of a, I don't even know the answer. Did it come on all of a sudden? Did it, like, does it all grow at one time, or did I have a little bit, then I had a little bit more, and then like, who notices, and so the thing is that even with the surgeon, his big thing is lose weight. You need to lose weight, lose weight. Now, over the course of time, altogether, I've lost about 160, a little over 160 pounds. 160 pounds. Now, there might be some of you sitting out there who might have had to lose 160 pounds, 100 pounds, 150, 200 pounds, whatever it might be. People complain 5 pounds, 10 pounds is hard. And sure, here I am with a tool telling you that for the past year, I've gone back and forth and back and forth. And the only reason I really know that is because the scale that I use, it does a graph, it's a very simple scale as far as using it. no brainer. All you have to have is you put your phone, you push a button. It's like a little circle. You push that, and you get your stats, and it keeps track of them for years until, whatever you want to do. So, and yeah, I'm not supposed to be drinking this according to my surgeon. It's like poison, which I mean, I guess it is, but whatever. So anyway, yeah, the scale. So I looked at the graph, I looked back on it, because sometimes I'll skip the scale completely for a little bit. And so then when I do use the scale again, and I'll look and I'll be like, oh, I'm still in the same flight pattern, and so his whole thing is lose weight, lose weight, lose weight. Okay. 160 pounds is definitely going to affect your body, right? It's going to affect, of course, the fat, right? The amount of fat that's in your body, meaning you're physically in your body, right? As you lose weight, and they say, oh, it's like melted whatever, fat, no, your skin, I feel funny though, because I'm hoping that I'm talking to mostly people in my age range. And so then I feel a little dumb breaking it down, because everybody in our age group has been around this track before, right? So, but for the most part, 160 pounds, a whole overweight person, depending on your height, right? You can't put that into a 5'5" frame and expect that your skin is going to tone up and you're going to look thinner, right? You're going to look thinner, but you see what happens here, right? You see all of this crap, right? So it's just a different fat, if you want to say, right? Because there's no way that this looks thin, right? But had I lost this weight and I was not as fat, this 80 pounds, right? If this 80 pounds was the only 80 pounds that I lost and that I didn't lose weight before that, I'm sure it would be smoother, tighter, But because this 80 pounds has been lost and another 80 pounds, this is going nowhere, right? So when I see this surgeon and he starts talking about losing weight and you need to lose weight, I'm like, this guy doesn't get it. Now, granted, lucky him, he's physically fit, very healthy, very together kind of guy. Well, good for him. That's not my reality. And that tended to kind of really make me decide that I don't like him. And you don't have to like your doctor or your, in this case, surgeon. You don't have to like them if they're doing the right thing for you, right? If you were having a heart attack, you'd want who's there, probably, right? But if you had a choice, you'd want who's best as opposed to who's got the best bedside manner. That's the way I look at it. And oftentimes you can agree to disagree with your doctor. You don't have to just, be a yes man to them either, but there are times, of course, where the doctor can say you're non-compliant, and, I would imagine even say that they're not going to treat you anymore. I've never had that happen, but I have kind of spoke my mind if I feel like it's something that needs to be said. So anyway, so when he got on this whole weight, you got to lose weight, First of all, knucklehead, what do you think that, So anyway, they take your history. The guy knows I'm in Ozempic. He knows it. Well, let's put it this way. He knows if he reads the chart, right? He knows if he reads the chart. He would know that I lost 80 pounds at that point, not in that great of a time span. And he would also know that I've lost more weight than that. So, I kind of find it to be rude and obnoxious for not every time. I've only been to see him maybe 4 or 5 times since the surgery. But every time I see him, for him to just zoom right in on the weight. I get it. Like, I need to lose weight. That's what we're all here for. Oh, I'm at the 10. I'm going to keep going just for a little bit. And so, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to try to help myself get better. And so, anyway, so he annoys me with that. Okay, that's one thing that he annoys me with. And so with the lipedema, his only comment, and he's supposed to be a specialist with he is a specialist. Shouldn't say supposed to. He's a specialist. But his theory is lose weight. Is he wrong? Probably not. Is it easier said than done? Yes. If it was so easy, not to say that he's saying it was easy, but he's assuming that it's easy enough that it can just be done, that no one would be fat. Who wants to be fat? Very few people. There are some, right? There are some, probably those people who do like those fetishy things, or, whatever. There are some people that would want to be fat. I know it's not even a politically correct term right now. What do we say? I don't know, but I'll say zoptic, right? But we're not supposed to say fat. I'm fat. And anyway, so nobody would want to be. Nobody would want to be overweight. Nobody would want to be obese, morbidly obese. I hate that word, morbidly obese. It's just a terrible word. Is it the truth? I guess maybe so, but you could be morbidly obese your whole adult life. I mean, I guess the whole and life kind of go together, but like you could be morbidly obese, let's say like this, obese from age 20 to age 70, right? Fingers crossed. And or super morbidly obese, or I don't even know what comes after that. But but that's one that it just always, I read that on a piece of paper, a doctor's note one time, and I just, morbidly obese, like how horrible is that? It is horrible. Nobody wants to be fat. Nobody. But anyway, so with the lipedema, that's his only solution. Not even to say solution. He doesn't even get into a discussion. It's just you need to lose weight. All right. So now we're going to go on to lymphedema.